Yeah. We tuned in to Houston-hiphop news, man. As you see, man, we got the People's Champ in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Power Wow, man. You dig? Our first question we got on Houston-hiphop news, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, hey, man, tell us how you got signed to Swisher House,
Growing
man.
up in my neighborhood, the Swisher House mixtapes was the hottest ones in my neighborhood on the north side. At Acres Home, that's what we jammed all day was Michael Watts and Ron C. So I always wanted to be on a Swisher House tape because it was just a neighborhood thing. You want everybody in your neighborhood bumping you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted. So you know what I'm saying? I used to do different things, like I used to do street promotions. I used to be a DJ, and I of course made grills and I rap too. And I did several other things too. But you know what I'm saying? Just passing out flyers, doing street promotion stuff like that. And you know, DJing is really what kind of got me into the Swisher House. I came in as a street promoter and as a Swisher House DJ, and then from there, Michael Watts and Ron C took me under their wing, and you know what I'm saying, let me freestyle on the tapes, rap on the tapes, and then just it went from there, man. We just you know what I'm saying, they taught me how to turn my hobby and my love for music, my passion, into a hustle. You know, they showed me how to hustle it, and then just, you know what I'm saying, and the rest, man, just, you know, the rest is left to the grind.
Our next question on Houston-hiphop news, man, we're going to ask you, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you still signed to Swisher House?
I'm not signed to Swisher House no more, but, you know, I'm Swisher House for life, man. I always represent. I always got nothing but love, you know what I'm saying, nothing but love and respect for the Swisher House, man, you know, for allowing me to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying. I'm always going to represent for the Swisher House. But nah, I'm not signing nobody right now, man. I'm just doing my own thing, putting out my own music. It ain't like I got a record label, I'm looking for artists and nothing like that. You know, we always put on people. We always show love to people and try to, you know, give some exposure to other people. But I ain't trying to pimp nobody, man. I ain't trying to be nobody CEO and none of that, man. I'm not a CEO, man. I'm an artist. I'm trying to be an artist. I'm not trying to be a CEO. You know, I'm trying to focus all my attention on me being an artist. You know, so, you know, maybe one day I'll go to that. But right now, man, I'm just, you know, we just putting out my own music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not signed to the Swisher House, just doing my own thing.
Next question on Houston-hiphop news, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to ask, so you never gonna launch one of your own record labels, man?
I don't know, man. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we kind of got our own record label started, but it's not really, because I'm not, you know, looking for artists and nothing like that. I'm just trying to put out my music, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have an avenue to put out my own music, so, you know, it forced me to be a CEO, to put out my own music, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know, maybe one day when I hang the mic up, man, I might be trying to, you know, look, you know, be a CEO and put on other artists like that. But, man, as long as I'm an artist, I'm always going to try to have, you know, I want to be me, man. I want to do my thing first, man. And when you a CEO, you kind of really got to babysit a lot of artists, man. You got to, you know, it's just, man, there's more to it than that, man. I kind of want to pour all my efforts and put all my time, efforts, energy into my own shit, you know what I'm saying? Not really just be trying to be no CEO and have to be, you know what I'm saying, babysitting other people and telling other people what to do. You know, that'd be the other thing, is that when you an artist, you got personal interest in your music, you know what I'm saying? The music you make, the people you talking about, the experiences you experience that you speaking on in your music, they're all personal. So, you know what I'm saying, when you a CEO, it ain't like that. You know, sometimes you might have a good relationship, or, you know, you might have a good history of doing things, but for the most part, man, the CEO job is to pimp the artists and put the artists out there. And I ain't saying pimp like in a bad way, but I'm saying that's what they do. They pimp the artists, put the artists out there, and, you know what I'm saying, you make your money, they make their money, you know. But I'm not trying to pimp nobody, man. I'm trying to do my own thing, man. I can show you how to get it on your own, but I'm not trying to be no CEO, you feel me?
Our next question on Houston-hiphop news, man, we want to ask you, man, remind the people, man, what was your first hit, man?
I done had a few firsts, man. Every time you get to another level or stage of the game, man, you know what I'm saying, you got different type of peaks or milestones you try to achieve, man. I remember my first underground hit was at befo the Kappa, you know what I'm saying, when I was on that freestyling on that the bump 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 on there, man, you know, that bag lady, that explosive freestyle, you know, that was my first underground hit. Then first song we had on the radio, me and Chameleon and Love My Money, that was my first hit that made it to the radio. It was #1, you know. We had 2 radio stations at the time. We was #1 on both stations, getting played on both stations. Them type of feelings is things you just dream of as a child, you know what I'm saying? So that was my first, you know, radio hit. Then when we got mainstream, you know, Still Tipping was the first mainstream hit that made it to BET Uncut, made it on MTV, and, you know what I'm saying, that's what we was performing at the BET Awards, at the MTV Awards. We was performing that Still Tipping, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, I had my first solo hit, which was, you know what I'm saying, Sitting Sideways with my boy Big Pokey, and that was the first one that, you know what I'm saying, the first mainstream solo hit, you know what I'm saying? And then shit, you know, I got a couple more, you know, I got the first hit that was #1 on Billboard. I got the first hit that went platinum. I got the first hit that I did that got nominated for a Grammy. You know, we got a couple different firsts, man. But the first, man, I'll never forget though, like the first time I was ever on the radio, period, was a freestyle I did, you know, for Michael Watts for his radio show. It was like an intro for his radio show. So any upcoming aspiring artists out there, man, you know, just some advice, man, go fuck with DJs. If it's a DJ you respect, you admire, you look up to, you fuck with, do freestyles for them, man, because, you know, that's how hip-hop go, all the way to the roots of hip-hop from where it all started. Man, the DJ is really the one who put the artist on. You got to always salute the DJ, you know what I'm saying? You got to always big up, shout out your DJs, put on your DJs, you know what I'm saying, and look out for them. So, you know what I'm saying, do your exclusives for anybody you out there you fuck with, you know what I'm saying, get them exclusives and get it to them, man, and salute to all the DJs.
Our next question on Houston Hip Hop News, man, we got to ask you, man. We know you wrote 1 million verses, man, you know what I'm saying? So tell us, what's your favorite verse you done wrote, man? You know what I'm talking about?
I think one of my favorite verses I ever wrote, man, might have been Drive Slow with Kanye West. That might have been one of my favorite ones, man. Also another one I did on the grind with Freeway. That was one of my favorite ones. I got a few, but probably Drive Slow with Kanye West, man. That's probably one of my favorite verses I ever wrote.
Our next question we like to ask on Houston Hip Hop News, you know what I'm saying? We heard your favorite verse, man, you know what I'm saying? But tell us, what's your favorite song you like to perform to get the people crunk, man?
My favorite song I like to perform got to be Busybody. Rest in peace, Lil Fat, man. Shout out to my boy Mouse. Yeah, man, my boy Webby, what's up, baby? Yeah, Trilly and T, everybody over there, man. That's my favorite song to perform, man. Busybody.
Our next question on Houston Hip Hop News we like to ask, man, you know what I'm saying, the Houston music scene, man. What do you think about the Houston music scene right about now in 2015, man?
I love the Houston music scene, man. We got so many different artists, so many different producers, different DJs, different styles coming out of all different type of places all over the city. And each style, each people, you know, everybody don't support everybody, but for the most part, it's a good support system going on. A lot of people supporting each other, man. You know, like I heard my boy Slim Thug say, man, we got to ride for our Houston artists the same way we ride for the Texans, the Rockets, the Astros. That's how we gotta ride for our DJs. We gotta ride for our producers. We gotta ride for our artists and support each other, man. We ain't in competition. We are in competition, but it's not with each other, man. It's us against them, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying, we gotta all support each other, man, get in here and just put it down for the city, man. But I definitely love, man, all the music that's coming out, because there's so many different type of styles, man. Houston, we got something that's our own. We got our own culture here. We got our own style here that the rest of the world come and take from, and the rest of the hip-hop game kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of get a little taste of, and, you know what I'm saying, get influenced by. So we got our own culture that we can't never forget. But it's so many artists and producers and DJs of different styles, man, and it's healthy. We got fan bases here too, enough fan bases to support every type of style that's coming out of the city, man. So salute to everybody that's doing it, no matter what your style is, man. Keep doing that, put on for the city.
Our next question on Houston Hip Hop News, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, we hearing a new song, man, you know what I'm saying, that Swangin In The Rain, man, you know what I'm talking about? Nobody don't hurt nobody out there, man, you know what I'm saying? So let them know about this there, man.
Yeah, man. We are not liable. We are not liable. Anybody getting any accidents out there in the rain, all insurance companies, don't send me nothing. Don't send it to Houston Hip Hop News. Don't send it to Power Wow. None of that. We not liable, man. We not responsible. You know what I'm saying? If the song make you swing in the rain a little bit, we are not responsible.
Next on that Houston Hip Hop News, know what I'm talking about? We y'all see y'all just tuning in. We tuning in with Power Wow, man. You know what I'm talking about? Going hard in H-Town, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Our next question we like to ask them, man. You know what I'm saying? About this new album, man. When can the people expect this new album, man? What's the name of it, man?
New album is called Slab God. Comes out September 25th. Produced by my boy June James. Also got my boy DJ 59 on there. Scoop DeVille. Showing Up. My boy Day One, got a couple other on there, man. Got nothing but that heat on there, man. It's some of the greatest music I ever made. I was gonna put it out back in the summer, back in July, but man, the more and more I listen to it, I just said, man, I can't just rush this out, man. Not that the product wasn't ready. The product all the way was ready, but we wasn't ready. Like I said, I ain't no CEO. You know, I know how to hustle, I know how to promote, but I'm not a CEO. So, you know, it took a little bit of learning for me to kind of figure out what I need to do with this music. So I want to, man, take a step back. I don't want to rush it out, you know, and just my flaws is not being the A1 CEO. I don't want that to hurt my own project. So I said, man, let me take a step back, man, get the team, get the squad together, man. So we got the whole squad together, and we out here pushing it now, man. We out here grinding for it, man. It comes out. You know what I'm saying? September 25th. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of features on there. We got my boy Diddy in Red on there. Got my boy Sosa Man. My boy Stunner Bam was on there representing with me. My boy Burner Snoop already. My boy Currency on there representing Devin Dude. I got some heat on Hustler. What's up, baby? And yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Slab God comes out September 25th.
Next on the Houston Hip Hop News, man. Know what I'm saying? That cover, man. Let's talk about that cover, man. You know what I'm talking about? Is that an official cover that's about to drop, man? You know what I'm saying? If it is, man, how do you handle the critics, you know what I'm saying, with that cover? Because I know a lot that came towards your way. So now it's time to speak about it on Houston Hip Hop News.
Yeah, you talking about the Jesus cover, man? Yeah, well, they had like the picture of Jesus and they put my face on there. Yeah, man, that's what my boy did. Somebody my boy on Instagram, he did it for me, man. Just some promo. You know, that wasn't never the cover though, man. When I seen it, man, I just spit my drink out and laughing, man. It looked so funny, man. I couldn't believe it, man. He had me looking like Jesus on there with the sandals and everything, man. So I put it on Instagram to show him some love because he made it for me. But you know, it wasn't never the cover, man. But they was going in on me though, like it was some real blasphemous going on, man. But ain't nothing blasphemous going on, man. And even if that was the cover, man, ain't nothing blasphemous about that, man. Because everybody out there watching, man, we all been misrepresented at one point or another, man. You can't tell me they ain't out here misrepresenting Jesus on what Jesus looked like, man. All the pictures we see what Jesus looked like, that ain't even what Jesus looked like. So you can't even tell me, oh, you misrepresenting what Jesus looked like. You don't even know what Jesus looked like. So get out of here with all that, man. I ain't worried about that, man, for real. But now the cover, my boy Mike Frost, Brandon Holly, Self-Imp, they all shot it. They do all my covers and even back in the day from the People's Champ to even the Chick Magnet and all the independent stuff we did, they did all my covers. Slim Thug, all the covers back in the day, they still do all my covers. My boy Mike Frost, Brandon Holly, Self-Imp, you know what I'm saying, all them, they hold it down for me. So the cover really though, you see you're gonna see I'm gonna paint you a picture, man. You're gonna see it's a sunset in Houston horizon right on the east down on the other side of I-10 5th Ward, and it's just you see the sunset. You see the slab right there, just looking beautiful, man. You see the paint, it's dripping, but it ain't flooded yet though. Just because it ain't started, the Swangin In The Rain ain't come on. This before we start playing Swangin In The Rain, so it ain't flooded yet. But the paint dripping, pristine paint job, everything looking fresh, dark, nice sunset. Well, I love my city, man. You're going to love the cover for sure. Slab God.
Our next question, man, you know what I'm saying? This for the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Free my nigga Fish, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, let us know the update on Fish, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, I just saw that boy Fish, man. And man, he coming home soon, man. So just be on the lookout. One of these days, you're going to see that boy pull up, man, with that trunk up, man. You're going to know who it is, man. Boy Fish going to be, man. Free King Fish, man. What's up, baby? All my boys on lock. Sergio, man. Free my boy Sergio, man. Everybody, man. We'll see you when you come home, baby. We're going to be waiting on you with the slabs ready. The kush rolled up, the cups on ice, baby. We ready for you.
Yeah, we about to wrap it up, know what I'm talking about, on Houston Hip Hop News with Power Wow, know what I'm talking about, know what I'm saying, the People's Champ, man, know what I'm saying, Slab God is on the motherfucking way, go swing in the rain and go cop that, man, and know what I'm talking about. Hey, man, give Houston Hip Hop News some news we could use.
I just want to shout out, salute to everybody out there that's doing things in the community, not just shit in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Get in the clubs is cool, but man, get out the club sometimes. Get in the community, man. Do something for your community, man. Get back, man. So that's something we got going on. Shout out to Parents Against Predators. You know what I'm saying? I got my day now, my Houston Day, August 16th. So every August 16th, we're going to be in 4th Ward giving away things. We got our back school supplies drive, man. Getting everybody ready for, you know what I'm saying, the new school years. Every year at the end of the summer, we're going to be doing that August 16th. You know what I'm saying? The mayor, it's official. The mayor gave him my own day. My boy Ron Green gave him my own day. It's official now, baby. So every August 16th, we got that. And shout out to everybody else who's doing things in the community, man. We got to keep that up, man. We do it for several reasons. We do it to give back, but also to inspire others and show others this is how we give back. Because sometimes people go their whole career or their whole life not even knowing they supposed to give back because ain't nobody told them they supposed to give back. So that's some part of why we give it back too. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to show y'all, man, that you got to give back. Everybody got to give back, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's some Houston hip hop news you can use already.
Houston. We Houston, underrated and we most hated. The very bottom of the map, often imitated. Houston, we that serve that you sipping on, what you niggas